So in the PDF file we stopped here at this point where we need to transfer to our EC2 instance these two files. First, the security resources and configuration file, and the AWS IoT Greengrass core software installation package. Of course, you should have downloaded the package from here. Okay, I provided you with the link. You can just click here on this link and it will be downloaded, or go to this tutorial and click here on download to download the package, the installation package. And regarding the security group, it should be downloaded when you were creating your group from here. Okay, now we want to take these two files and put them on our EC2 instance. First, let's go to WEN SCP website, and I want you to click here on download and install this software. It's next. You don't have to do anything. This is the user interface of this software, and the point here, I want you to understand first what's this software and what it does, and what is this user interface. On the left, you will this is your PC, and on the right, this is your EC2 instance, and it basically connects the two so that you can just drag and drop your files into the EC2 instance. But how do we connect our PC into to our EC2 instance? You click here on session in the top, and then new session, and now you need to enter some stuff here, some data, so that you can connect your EC2 instance. Click edit. I already filled it, but I will tell you how to do it. First, in the host name, I want you to go to the connect your instance, and then here you're in your instance, and then click on connect, and then here in SSH client, I want you to copy this, and then put it here into the host name. Okay, and that's it. Leave here the port name as it is, and in the username just type EC2 user. One last thing before you click save, you need to click here on advanced and SSH authentication, and then I want you to navigate to your key pair, the private key pair. Okay, here the key pair that you downloaded was in the PEM file. If we click here, the PEM file, but here this software only takes the PPK file. So how to turn this into this? There is a software called PotiGen. You can search it on Google and just download it. It's just next, as the installation process is simple. Nothing you need to don't need to change anything. And click here on load an existing private key file, and then all files, and then choose your key, private key here in the PEM file. If you click here, and then successfully imported, and then just click on successfully imported, and then save private key. Are you sure you want to save this key without a passphrase? Yes, you don't have to. And then now it will save, but in a different format, which is PPK. Let's say here Omar 2. I already saved it before, so yeah, save it in the same place and just click save. And as you can see, we save the same private key but in a different format. Now I want you to go to the WEN SCP and click here on SSH authentication, and then navigate to your private key .ppk file, and that's it. Click on OK, and yeah, click save, and just log in. And that's it. Now I want you to, here on the left, navigate to here through your drives. Where did you store these two files in your PC? I stored it here in the F drive, and then just drag and drop, and that's it for this step. Now we are going to go to the tutorial and just type the command lines so that we can extract these two files and try to install our Greengrass software. But first, let's understand what are these files and what's inside them and what we are going to extract from them. First, the security group, which is this. You will find first this hash at the first. This is specific to your group. Click it here. You have two folders inside, the certs and the config. The certs is just certifications and private and public keys for your group, and the config is just a JSON file where you have all. If we try to open it here to see this file here, you have all the paths to your private keys, so that the system knows where are these keys and navigate to them. This is just a configuration file, and the point here is to take these two folders and their contents and then put them here into the Greengrass Linux architecture name, version name. This is the software installation package. We want to put them here, but we don't want to put it manually through WinSPP. We don't want to extract it and put it manually. We will type some commands in the command line window so that it can be done automatically. So yeah, that's it. We need to copy it to these two folders. So now let's go back to the tutorial. Now we are here in the module 2, start AWS IoT Greengrass on the core device. First, we will start here from the step number 3. The step number 1 and 2 is exactly what we did here with WinSCP, but in different ways for different machines. And yeah, I prefer this way because it's easier, much easier. Just drag and drop to upload these two files into your EC2 instance. But if you want to try these methods, try it. So we will skip the first two steps, and now we'll start from here, from step number 3. First, I want you to open the command line of your EC2 instance. Just here, go to EC2 instance connect and click connect. Now you are in EC2 instance command line. You are now in the in the virtual machine itself. You can do whatever you want in it. First, you will click CD and then navigate to the two folders that you uploaded to the EC2. But we don't know where is the path of these two folders. But thanks to WinSCP, we know where is these two folders. We'll just click here and copy this path. So we will open our the command line of our EC2 instance and type cd, and that's it. And then click. This is now we are sure that we are in the root folder. Now let's go back to the tutorial. Now here he wants to take this core device, this folder. Okay, he wants to make a folder called Greengrass and take the certificates and in this folder and put it in this folder. So we are going to type these two commands, but you just need to adjust the red line, the red writing here, hash and OS architecture, by this. The OS architecture, you just need to write x86-64, and the hash, which is the red part here, you just need to write this number here before the setup. So hash means this number here, and you just copy these two commands and type them here in the command line of your EC2 instance. Now we want to install our root CA certificate. And do you remember when we are going to make our group, there was an option called download your root CA file. If you remember, if we went back here, choose a root CA, and then I told you to choose root CA because it will be shown in a later step. That's it. Here is the step. You just navigate to the folder that you just created here, the Greengrass folder that you just created here, and go to certs. You just click here, copy this command and put it here in the command line. Now you are in the certs file, and now just copy this command as it is. It will go to this website and download this Amazon root ca1.bem and rename it into root.cea.bem. okay, and now to make sure that this certificate had some content, you just cat root CA, and now this is the content of the certificate, the root CA certificate. Now we want to start AWS Greengrass on your core device. You will navigate into this folder, and now you are in the core, as you can see, core here, and then sudo.greengrass start. So click here, and that's it. Greengrass successfully started with PID, and this is your PID. Okay. So here say you can run the following command to confirm that AWS IoT Greengrass core software is functioning. So we will copy this and change this PID number, red PID number text by our PID number here. So just paste and then type 16.48.5, and let's see. Now we are sure that our Greengrass is working fine. Now we finish our module number 2. The module number 3 part 1 and module number 3 part 2 is not part of this lab, but if you want to read it, you can read it. From the next step would be starting from here, which is interacting with devices in AWS IoT Greengrass group. We will start creating our devices. So yeah, we will start here following these steps, and you can now continue in the PDF file that I gave you. Okay.